I'm a rural kind of guy. I'm a farmer. I love being out in the country, but also like to go into the city. If the city of Shelbyville, Simpsonville, if those cities flourish, we flourish out here in the country because, I think we all have to help each other. I think we need to be advocates for each other. I hope that my people in the urban areas are advocates for agriculture and the things that we need and understand some of the problems we have. They know better than I do. I know in Frankfort, it's difficult for me to vote on whether a park needs money or they need sidewalks in Paducah. But if it's here in Shelbyville, I've got a more conscious knowledge of what's going on here in Shelbyville and what the true needs are and what would help Shelbyville. So I think city councils, magistrates, I think those folks ought to be the ones that take care of that. I'm against unfunded mandates coming down from the federal government to the state and from the state government to the local governments. Basically what Senate Bill 88 does, it would eliminate the unfunded mandates to local cities. I think for us to impose some type of rules on cities that cost them money without giving them the flexibility to raise revenue or do the things they need to do, I think is wrong. And that's why I was an advocate for it, and that's why I wanted to get Senate Bill 88 passed, is so that we wouldn't do that, because I think it's just basically wrong. My district, this community, has been so good to me, and I've been fortunate, and a lot of people have helped me all throughout my life. I didn't run for myself. I ran for my kids and my grandkids, those of those generations, because whatever bill that I passed or whatever I get done up there is not going to have a big impact on my life when I'm 60 years old, but it is going to have a big impact on future generations. I think we need to be fiscally responsible so that we don't put debt, with a burden of debt, on our kids to come on future generations. I think we all have to work together, because whatever makes the city prosper makes us prosper out here in the counties, and we all have to work together. A lot of times we get focused on what helps us and not on what helps the majority, but I'm one of those that thinks that if I help my fellow man, then my fellow man in return, something is going to come from that and help me too. So I think it makes the world a better place and the Commonwealth a better place if we work as a group rather than working individually. When you travel around Kentucky and you travel around my district, they're all good people. And they want to help each other, and they want their communities to do well. Cities have to thrive.